They've continued to work and grow and implement their program and are setting the foundation for what they want to get accomplished here over the next couple of seasons.
I think one of the most intriguing teams this offseason is the Miami Dolphins.
The Dolphins have the capital to do whatever they want.
They're competing and building a culture.
I believe in team. I would say that. If you want to strive to do something great as a group, you got to work together.
You have a plan, you stay true to the plan, you execute the plan. The Dolphins, this is how you turn around a franchise, like this.
We're trying to build a team that's going to win right now, and we'll be very aggressive.
Welcome to the field, your Miami Dolphins.
We're looking for guys who are tough, who are smart, who are competitive, love to play.
They have landed some big fish. Love what the Miami Dolphins did. You're trying to build something there.
Patrick throws to the end zone. It is Parker. Darnold never saw the pressure coming, and he's leading. Sticky wide open. Touchdown.
Let's have some fun and play together, man. Win on three, win on me. 1, 2, 3, win.
If you can get a group of young men to band together, to believe in one another, to practice and prepare at a high level, then you'll win ball games.
Big man, touchdown, picked off by Bobby McCain.
What's good, Fin Nation? What's good? It's your boy Reason, and I'm back here for another one in the same night. And as I said earlier, guys, we got this baby to open up. 2020 Legacy. It's a hobby pack, 16 packs, 8 cards per pack, guaranteed at least 2 autographs. And there's a good chance they might not be jabronis. Also looking for the special Dare to Tear insert. There is a Tua Tagovailoa one out there on eBay right now for like $500. The Dare to Tear. I wouldn't sell it. Now, if it's a Joe Burrow, talk to me. We'll make some money and we'll fund some more packs for me to open up. Yeah, as you guys can see, $149.99 Canadian. Pretty good price out here for me because like I want to touch some Luminance, and Luminance is looking at like $279.99. So everything else that just came out. Gold Standard and Elements, they only have, I believe, 6 or 7 cards in the hobby box, and they're going for about $340, $360 right now. And this hobby shop I found does have really, really good prices compared to what I've seen, and it's still there. It's about $340. It's absolutely ridiculous, but obviously you have a chance at really high hits. So yeah, we're going to be breaking that open. I don't know if EM is actually going to end up joining me tonight. So that said, we'll go through the cards, we'll break the cards, and then I'll drop the StreamYard link. And any of you guys who are in the comment section, if you want to come on and talk about this week in practice so far, et cetera, I will drop the link, and anyone who's out there can join me. But I think we'll go through the cards first. I'm so hyped to open this up. My first official hobby box here. So I'm pretty hyped, and I just want that to kind of be the focus, considering the dolo I just spent. So we'll roll with that, and then I'll open it up to you guys out there in YouTube land, and y'all can come backstage. I'll bring you on. We can talk some pigskin. We can also talk about, if you want, some of the things that Sorty said earlier when he was here. So yeah, man, we'll go over those things, and we'll rock it tonight, guys. So always out here grinding, bro. Can't say we aren't. So let's I'm going to get set up here, guys. Stop that cam and get rolling here. I'm not digging that. You know what, guys? I'm going to get rid of this. You can see all the random cards stacked behind me. Wife is loving that situation. So, yeah, we'll start off with this. 16 packs, 8 cards per pack. Obviously, y'all know who I'm going for. He will be in Alabama colors if we do find him in this. So there's 6. I believe there's what? 60 rookies and 40 legends. I've seen some pretty sweet Merino cards pulled from this too, but that's not the quarterback we're hunting. All right, so let's crack this baby, and let's see if we got some mojo rolling today. I think it even has Brett Favre you can pop up. The Brett Favre thing there. Let's see what we got, boys. Let's get right into it. Favre on the front. I've already told y'all what I think about that man. And there will be 2 rookies in the back of each. Let's just hope we're not getting no Anthony Gordon signature or anything like that. So we got a George Kittle, Zeke, Preston. Good start. I like that mojo. Start off with a little bit of some Dolphin mojo. Gardner Minshew. Lasting legacy, John Higgins. Is it numbered? No, it is not numbered. Randall Cunningham. These are what you could find in Merino. There's also inserts. Cole Kmet. Anthony Gordon. Speak of the devil, huh? Speak of the devil. Keep it rolling. So how is everybody tonight? I hope y'all enjoyed the interview with Sorty. Good. That's the homie right there. Great dude, man. Great dude. That's the homie. Absolute hilarious guy. So we got a DK Metcalf, and it does look like we have our first rookie card silver insert. So we got DK, Phillip Rivers, Sam Darnold, Henry Ruggs. Got the Alabama, but the wrong dude. And it is not numbered, I believe. No, it is not. Record books, Jerry Rice. Deion Sanders, Legends. DeAndre Swift, rookie. And Michael Perine, rookie. Yeah, I'll hold on to that Williams card. It ain't worth a damn thing, though, Kano. Aaron Jones. Tyler Boyd, Jameis Winston, Leonard Fournette, DeAndre Swift, rookie parallel, number 11 of 150. So it is numbered. A Legends Randy Moss, a rookie CD, and a rookie Kennedy McCoy. So I don't know if y'all can see it. See if it focuses. Number 11 of 150 on the DeAndre Swift. Obviously, you want to see lower numbers like 25 and under, like in terms of out of, you want lower runs. Like 150 is still a pretty big run. This one feels decently thick. I wonder if it's filler. Put it to the side. Because this does have fillers, and you'll see what I mean if I get one. It's literally just a white thick piece of cardboard to throw you off. But there are patch autos in this, so. So, love to the lineman, Quentin Nesson, Chris Carson, Von Miller, Tre'Davious White, Michael Thomas, Timeless Talents, Fred Taylor, Legends, Colin Johnson, and a CJ Henderson, rookie. Obviously, bases aren't really worth a damn thing, guys. Aaron Rodgers, Joe Mixon, Michael Thomas, a Cam Akers. Shout out to the homie ball game. He's an FSU fan. Cam Akers, rookie insert, and it is not numbered, I believe. Nope. A Michael Strahan record book. A Joe Montana Legends. Keshawn Vaughn and AJ Epinesa. Had a lot of hopes for Keshawn Vaughn, but I'm hearing it's not really going well at Bucks practice for the kid. AJ Bowie, Jimmy Garoppolo, Devin Bush, Kenny Golladay, a Baker Mayfield that is numbered, but it's out of 199, 57 out of 199. A Pat Tillman, RIP, and a Lipscomb and a Laviska Shenault Jr. Yeah, really, King. I'm dying here. Another thick pack, set it aside. You even just give me a base. Come on. Oh, shout out to the homie, Christian Wilkins. And we do have these little mini inserts. What you see behind here, they're pretty cool. So we got a Christian Wilkins, Kirk Cousins, a J.J. Watt, and our little insert is, I believe, a Julian Edelman. There will be a second one of these. Hopefully it's going to be a rookie. And you can actually get numbered versions of these. And then behind that, oh, geez, and again, Joe Montana, Lasting Legacies, Terrell Davis, Tua, a base Tua, rookie card. The base Tua. Behind that is a Joe Reed. So we did pull a Tua. Except I'm looking for low numbered or I'm looking for a signature, homie. Matt Ryan, Travis Kelce, Aaron Darnold, and a Hunter Bryant. I pulled his autograph. I think, what, in the Prism? Oh, no, I pulled a Miles Bryant, my bad. Hunter Bryant. Tom. Record book. Archie Manning. A Joe Burrow rookie. And a Javon Kinlaw rookie. Good, everyone. It's good, Dolphin, FM, Jazza, Jason, Rhino. What's good? Carson Wentz, Mark Ingram, Harrison Smith, and a signature is Nate Stanley, Under the Lights. That's not good. That is not good. We got a numbered Jared Pinky, 4 out of 199. An Emmitt Smith, a Cam Akers, and a Jeff Okuda. Yeah, that ain't good. That's Nate Stanley ain't popping. Another thick one here. We'll put it over with the other ones. Hopefully those aren't all fillers. Good Lord Almighty. Freaking Nate Stanley. This guy. Obviously. It's just as bad as Anthony Gordon. Let's be honest with ourselves. Nate Stanley ain't changing the world anytime soon. Ryan Tannehill, Derwin James, Jamison Crowder, Ladarius Smith, again with the Tom loving me. Len Dawson, throwing it way back. Albert O, and Brandon Ayuk. Man. I got 3 thick packs, and I can guarantee 2 of them are probably going to be fillers. At least. Especially if we see in these next 3 packs, if we see, before I get to the thick ones, if we see a signature, they're definitely all fillers. DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill, and there is our next little mini. And it's Aaron Jones. 65 out of 75. So this is actually numbered. The Julian Edelman was not. And then we got a 24 out of 25, Joe Montana. So that is a low print number. And he's in the Chiefs. He's not even in the San Fran one. So that's only a 24 out of 25. But we're gonna sleeve that bad boy up at least. Give it a sec, guys. That is a pretty good low print number. So we will sleeve that bad boy up. 24 out of 25. Let me sleeve a couple other here. I'll sleeve this too up. See some of the other ones. Finishing off, Warren Moon, Yetur Gross-Matos, and Henry Ruggs. Jared Goff, Leighton Vander Esch, Lamar Jackson. Ooh, a Barry Sanders under the lights. That's a nice card. I do not believe it is numbered, though. No, that is a nice card. The home, my favorite running back ever. Barry Sanders should have been a Dolphin, but the Detroit Lions wouldn't pull through the trade that Barry Sanders as an agent had worked out with the Dolphins. Then we have a Timeless Talents Julio Jones, Brett Favre, Xavier McKinney, and Jake Fromm, who sounds like he might get cut. Yeah, so do I, King, though. Better be something to make up for that Nate Stanley. That's all I gotta say. Freaking Nate Stanley out here. Okay, Dalvin Cook, Tyler Lockett, Keenan Allen, Jamal Adams, another numbered card, but it's a Fred Taylor, and I think it's out of like $299. Yeah, it's a Fred Taylor out of $299. Steve Largent, throwing it back. Denzel Patman, and a Jalen Rager. All right, now to the thick packs. I got 3 packs left, and they all look thick, and I haven't got a signature yet. So one of these could be a patch autograph. So there could be a patch autograph in here, guys, by the thickness of these. So let's see what we got. So the first one is going to be a filler. T.Y. Hilton, Russell Wilson, Cortland Sutton, Devin Singletary. Then there's your filler. Roger Staubach, Legends Jerry Rice, Bryson Hopkins, and a Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy been looking like a beast at Denver Broncos practice the past couple of days. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but that man looks, and so is KJ Hamler. Offense is going to be scary this year. All right. Okay, so that whatever the hit is, it's in that pile. Yeah, if Jeudy would have fell to us at 18, man, and they would have taken Austin Jackson over him, we would have had a serious issue on him. Okay, so this should be a filler. Yeah, it is a filler. So, Devontae Adams, Deshaun Watson, Chris Godwin, Patty Mahomes, then the filler, then a fan favorite, Drew Brees, not numbered. And then we got a Brian Urlacher, a Anthony Golden, and a Hunter Bryant rookie. So, it's a thick card. It's going to be it could be a patch auto here. So what we're going to do is we'll move the back to the front. So it'll be the last card. So we'll have the Terrell Davis for the ages, a Joe Thomas legend, a Jalen Hurts. Shout out to Kay all day and his wife. A Jordan Love rookie. A Raheem Mostert, a Dak Prescott, a TJ Hawkinson, and here we go, guys. Last hit of the box, and it's going to be a patch auto, I believe. Colin Johnson, 36 out of 100. Two-patch auto. As you can see, the white and the so these were the 2 signature hits. A Nate Stanley under the lights. And then a Futures Colin Johnson, which is a 36 out of 100. So it's not even a low number Futures. But we will sleep that bad boy out. Okay. All right, guys, I'm just going to get a few of these. Just give me a sec, guys. I just want to. So I don't know what hobby box I'm going to be getting next, but I will be getting the hobby box either next week or the week after, probably. I actually like those legacy ones. I wouldn't mind pulling another box of those because considering only $150, pretty good. Decent pulls too. But I'm gonna have to handle all of this when I get off air because I got a lot of cards I gotta go through here. Back to the show. So I'll drop the link and I'll give y'all a few minutes. Anyone wants to come backstage, talk some pigskin, I'll be here for a little bit, obviously. Boom. Oh man, the hunt continues, huh? Jeez, this thing is getting deeper by the day. I don't know what else to say on this. It's ridiculous, but it has to be done, guys. I could join breaks and hope that I get them, but even like it's crazy because if you want to join a break and what it is you basically pick a team, you pay a certain amount of money, and then if that team hits whatever teams hit, you get all those cards, man. Even to join breaks is so expensive for the Dolphins because of people hunting Tua. Like, people that want to make money off of it, not people who actually just want to collect it. So it's crazy, man. It's no joke. So yeah, I've dropped the link if any of you got. Oh no, I didn't. My bad. The link is being dropped right now. If anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome to come on and talk. We'll go through it. Whatever y'all want to talk about, training camp, etc., etc. Let's do it. We got a little bit here. EM may join, so also be prepared for that. I don't know. I haven't even been looking at the comments, guys, so I don't even know if he's out there. And I also got a shout out to the homie Ricketic. Ricketic made a $125 donation yesterday, guys. I just didn't get it because in his message he said for the haters, and we all know who he's referring to. And because he said for the haters, PayPal is like investigating it and holding it. It's hilarious. So shout out to the homie Ricketic for the $125 donation yesterday, man. Yeah, the creek is real, bro. The creek is real out here. So yeah, shout out to the homie Ricketic. Appreciate you, homie, for the donation. Did I drop the link, guys? Oh yeah, I did. Miss Todd's there. There's the link again, guys. Todd, what's good, bro?
What's going on, man? I loved the show earlier.
Oh, with Sorty?
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, he's a pretty funny guy, bro.
You know what irritates me, though, is with all these Tua haters?
What?
Is the man hasn't even had a practice since before his hip surgery.
I know.
Give him a break.
It's crazy, bro. The expectations are that's why I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like if people are going to hold a 22-year-old coming off that to that kind of standards, I just hope they live by the same standards in their real life, bro.
You got to look at it. If you're going back to Alabama, it would take them a little while to get back and thinking, let alone now you're going to the NFL.
Yeah. No, and you know what? The fact is, and we could be over here like just absolutely gushing over the kid, but the fact is, for a kid who's only 3 days into camp, check down or not, that tells me he's being smart with the football, that he's 13 for 13 and hasn't turned it over and it hasn't even hit the ground, bro. That just tells me he's being careful because he's gaining his comfort level, bro. Like, what do people expect this guy to come in? And, and I said this earlier, does everyone have, like, short-term memory loss? Patrick Mahomes threw 7 interceptions in his first six practices as the official starter of the team, and I remember everyone freaking out. So look how that worked out, man.
And
I'm not saying it's going to be Patrick Mahomes, but
of course Flores is going to want to say he wants him more aggressive.
Yeah.
Flores is going to keep a fire lit under him.
Yeah, bro. He did lump Josh Rosen into that too, right? With the check down.
Yeah. But he's not going to sit here and gush over him and let him relax. He's going to keep a fire lit under him. I'm private. He's happy that he's not turning it over.
No, I agree, bro.
All his passes.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I think people are just being so unrealistic. And then the funny thing is, they actually don't have the sense to realize that they're being unrealistic. That's the even scarier part, that they even lack the common sense in that situation, bro.
I'll tell you right now, the minute all the preseason games got canceled, I wrote it down. Fitzpatrick was going to start.
Oh, we all did, right? On this channel, pretty much, right?
Yeah, as soon as the preseason games were canceled, it was all written in stone.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know why this is just so hard for some people to fathom, bro. You know, and you know what they're doing too? All they're doing is setting these people up with this Rosen narrative, feeding them that. All they're doing is setting them up for two things: one, disappointment, and two, ridicule, bro.
Yep.
Let's be honest with ourselves. Like, you know, people are going to ridicule these people for being so, like, you know, it's the same thing with the Herbert, bro. Herbert people get ridiculed for the stances and the arguments they were having with the Dolphin fans, man.
I wish Rosen all the best.
Rhino.
Don't get me wrong. I just don't see him in our system and with our team in the future.
Who?
I wish him the best wherever.
Who again? Rosen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish him all the best. As long as he doesn't go to New England, I can't wish him the best there. Anywhere else, I'll wish him the best.
And that's another thing. People are flipping out about Jared Stidham, eh? Because he threw I think he threw 3 or 4 interceptions yesterday, and then he threw 2 again today.
Yeah, but they've already named the starter in New England.
I know. Everyone's flipping out about Stidham, bro. Like, oh, he's a bust. He's a bust. So even Cam threw an interception today, bro.
Cam is going to struggle so hard learning that offense because they're not changing it for him. They already stated that.
Yeah, did you see? They actually
Cam threw multiple interceptions.
He threw an interception. He was 10 for 17 today for an interception.
We all know Cam wasn't going to get that offense in the first 3 days. Everybody knew that.
And we all know that's vanilla type defense. Wait until they start getting for real.
Yeah, exactly.
Our defense week 1.
Exactly what I'm saying to all these Rosen people too.
Reason, I don't know. I don't agree with Yannick as far as the price tag, right? The money that you have to pay him.
Yeah.
But in college, he played in a 2-point stand as an outside linebacker at Maryland. He had an interception last year. He's good against the run and the pass. He's very underrated against the run. Extremely.
I'm actually not that worried about him being a scheme fit. Me is more so the cost he's going to demand, and then how that won't allow us to roll over cap next year.
Right now,
that was my question to Reason tonight.
Second round pick.
No, I'm talking about the cap. I'm talking about he wants a new contract
number. Right? Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
That's what I'm talking about. The cost of the cap number, because of how much money we only have 26 million right now, and then the cap could go down to 175 million next year. And if it does, we're still like 13 or 14 million over as it sits right now.
On a normal year, I'd be saying jump on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No reason.
Look at it. You pay him a contract. He's 25 years old. And by the time his contract is up, that's when we would have to pay Tua.
Yeah.
I don't know reason, but we all know the money could be finagled and swung around to make some room. I don't know, man. Yannick is a good talent to give up on, man. I mean, especially with the linebacker situation going on with Vince Beagle out. I mean, you wouldn't even try to attempt to do it, Reason?
I don't know, man, because I think he's going to want in and around $20 million per year.
And don't get me wrong, he's worth every penny by his age, by the way.
But we just spent so much money on, if you think of it, we spent so much money and so much draft capital on that front right now. So, like, if you add in Ogba, Lawson, Raekwon, Curtis Weaver, Strobridge, we've invested Benito Jones, we've invested capital in across that front already, man. So I don't know, man.
Hey, I will say this: I would love for some of them young guys to learn how to play.
Yeah, but like all he's gonna do is he's gonna take snaps away from the young guys, and he's gonna take snaps away from the guys who just paid a bunch of money, bro. So it's gonna be either way. You're gonna look like it's. I don't know, man. I'd kind of want to see what we have, bro. Especially for a guy that's going to be demanding as much as he's probably going to be demanding.
Yeah. I could honestly, the place I think he's going is the Raiders anyways.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots picked them up.
They got the room.
They got the money. They have the money, Todd. They have the money.
I know.
I could see him fitting a Belichick scheme right now because, like you said, he played in college as a linebacker. He has coverage. I mean, I could see him fitting in a Belichick scheme. I'm not surprised if Patriots do a swoop and just pick him up out the blue. But we'll see.
He's around 246, which is what you want your linebackers at.
We'll see. I hope they don't pick him up, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I heard the Jets are in on him, but I don't see the Jets doing it if they didn't want to pay their safety.
They said yesterday they had a report come out yesterday that they actually aren't.
Yeah. I don't see them doing that when they refuse to pay their all-pro safety.
Yeah. I don't see it either, bro. I don't think it's happening. Just my personal opinion.
It's good hearing Merritt's name in there a little bit.
The last 2 days on the end of Tua, right?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of we don't know whether it was second or third string, right? That's the only thing that
I've
sucks.
always said Merritt could become his Ruggs.
I mean, he's definitely got the speed and the athleticism, but what's crazy is from what I'm hearing, Brian Edwards, a kid I was pretty high on, and I was really high on Ruggs. Brian Edwards is apparently taking snaps with the first on the boundary with the first team, not Ruggs. So we'll see how that works out.
How about
by the way, you did see Merritt had a 62-inch vertical jump, right?
I've only seen the 49-inch.
No, he had a 62 on his Twitter. If you look up his Twitter, everybody's like, holy, because he wanted to match the guy NFL for Arizona.
That's crazy. Yeah, he's a freak, bro. Like that guy, you have to find a spot for him, and it does seem like him and Tua have some kind of chemistry going on right now from the little information we've been shown.
Merritt, Jennings, I think are going to become Tua's favorite targets when it's all said and done.
Yeah, I know you like Jennings. Like I said earlier, I mean that was the first receiver he started working out with, man. And those were also the first two receivers that he was getting on Zoom calls with, right? So yeah, there's definitely some kind of connection and comfort growing there for sure.
Oh yeah.
How about Ford coming out the blue all of a sudden?
Who?
Right? That got me off guard.
Man, jeez. I mean, it changed my tune soon as I heard the last couple of days.
Yeah, when I heard the Zoom session today, I knew it was a wrap. I forget whether it was Chan Gailey or the wide receiver coach, when he said that he knows he understands the playbook at an elite level, and they talked about how he thinks one day he'll become a coach. I was like, okay,
but you know what reason? We shouldn't be surprised because Fitz, I don't know when it was, did an interview a while back, and he said Ford knows where to be at on the field when the ball is passed to him.
That's because he understands the playbook at an elite level, bro.
So we should have picked up on it right then, but we were so. And I'm gonna admit my mistake because I was not on Ford. I said on Larry Channel I was not on Ford, but
He's also the slowest guy in our
exactly. Segue reason exactly. I was so focused on his physical abilities.
The guy's got like 4.6 speed, and he's surrounded by like 4.3, 4.4 guys.
And that's the reason why I said it on the other channel. I was like, I don't see this guy making a team. But then again, that's before Albert Wilson and Hearns got hurt.
What was the other thing we said though?
Not hurt, but
you what?
Opt out.
We also said he didn't play special teams, which was going to be held against him.
Yeah. I'm just like, hey, I mean, that's good, bro. That's a nice surprise, bro. That's like another Solomon Kinley like surprise. So I'm not gonna hate on some guy showing up and showing out, man. That's great.
Yeah, and I'm gonna admit it on this channel. I'm gonna change my tune now. I hope to see Ford make this team because
I think he's gonna be like Sorty said. When you look past Grant as your number 3 right now, he makes the most sense.
Yeah, I mean, and like a lot of the articles been saying, what if Parker and Williams go down, who's going to be our top goal guy?
I'll tell you right now, doesn't matter who we have on the roster right now, we're screwed, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, you're not replacing either one of those talents with anyone on this. Okay, bro.
I understand reason.
Let's be honest, bro. Anyone's lying to themselves if they think other than Devontae Parker and Preston Williams right now.
No, nobody.
There's a 1,000-yard receiver on this team. Hell, mother effing no, bro.
But
no,
at least we could put a Band-Aid on the wound with Ford. Because behind Ford,
can you? Because if you lose Williams and you lose Parker, you've lost your boundary guys. Ford ain't a boundary guy, bro. He is strictly probably going to be operating out of the slot, bro. And who's your next most experienced boundary guy? It's freaking Jakeem Grant, bro.
Yeah.
Even Chester Rogers. Chester Rogers is
Chester Rogers
out of the slot.
But who's know that to me? He'll make your team. Nobody knows he'll make your team.
I don't think. Like I said to Sorty, the fact that they cut Ricardo Lewis, and then they didn't want to touch any of these UDFAs and rookies they brought on. They cut Ricardo Lewis, and then when bodies started dropping, who'd they go back to? Ricardo Lewis, then they went out to a Chester Rogers or someone like that. And like I said, they've tried him returning punts the last 2 days, and he's muffed a punt each day.
Reason, this should tell you everything. If those two were to go down, after Jakeem Grant, your most experienced boundary receiver would be Gesicki.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everything right there.
That's crazy, bro.
Second question to this, because I already thought about this. What y'all think about Des Bryant trying out for us?
I'm good, bro.
No.
He didn't. He left the Ravens without a deal today, and they're apparently the most interested team on the guy, bro. That tells you all you need to know, man. I'm good, bro. I am good. Everyone's acting like this is Des Bryant 5-6 years ago, bro. It's killing me.
No, I'm not acting like it. I just want to know what y'all thoughts are.
I'm good, bro. Why take snaps away from a guy who's a shell of himself from young guys that could use them? That's where I'm at with
But I do agree with you, Reason. We're going to have to keep 7 receivers just in case somebody does go down.
Yeah, because Parker has his injury history, and Preston's coming off an injury too, right?
Honestly, hold on.
Injury history.
Hold on, Todd. I'm gonna have to go rebuttal with Reason on this. I think Parker got out of that injury history. I think he finally accept how to be a true professional wide receiver, taking care of his body off season, during season. I think he's gotten over that hump. I think we finally could count on Parker being in the season at least for 15 to 16 games in the next 3-4 years.
You can think all you want, but the fact of the matter is he's only put one healthy season out there, and he's been in the league for how long now?
Yeah, but I'm going on.
That's one of those things you got to show me. You got to be consistent and show me multiple years in a row. I'm not going to give you a pass off 1 year, bro. You can't, man. And you have to have that in the back of your mind when you're thinking about carrying potentially a 7th person.
Yeah, you got to have that with Williams, and Jakeem Grant's missed a lot of time in his career.
Yeah, exactly, right? Technically the top 3. Even if Albert Wilson was there, you'd still say the top 4 have missed a lot of time. Yeah, man, and that's a problem, bro. And you have to plan for in case that strikes you again, because if that hits you in the middle of winning ball games and in the middle of being in a dogfight for the wild card, you're screwed. It's the same thing, bro. Like, you got to show me more than one season, bro. And that comes down to talent, durability, whatever the case may be, bro.
Well, I think he's going to prove us wrong this season.
I hope he does.
Nice stealing, Adam.
I hope he does prove us wrong.
Oh, what's up, guys? Sorry, I was doing something for my wife.
No worries, bro. What's going on, buddy?
Pretty good, man. How y'all been?
We're good, bro. We're just out here, man.
I hear you. Trying to live life in this crazy world we live in.
Another day, another dollar, bro. What's good, bro?
None. Just ready for some football.
Yeah, I think everyone's is at this point. Jeez.
I've been watching I'm a big Celtics fan, so I've been watching the basketball a lot, and they're looking pretty good. So hopefully, Dolphins are looking good too.
Yo, who won the draft lottery tonight?
Minnesota got the first
Timberwolves.
pick.
Timberwolves.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I think it's Minnesota, Charlotte.
Minnesota, then Golden State.
Golden State, then Charlotte, and then the
Then
Bulls,
Charlotte.
right?
And the Bulls, yep. And the damn Knicks got the 8th pick. Don't even get me started.
Oh, I was laughing. I'm a Heat fan. We hate the Knicks.
Whatever, Todd. We hate y'all too. But hey, Reason. So there's been a big debate about this camp for the last 3 days about Needham and Igbenogany. And I know you touched on it the last 2 sessions. I read a lot of articles. People's trying to put Noah in front of Needham, but I know there's a lot of Needham fans on here. So what's going on with your brother Needham, man? What's going on with Needham?
I don't know, bro.
What's going on with Needham, man? He looking sloppy.
He ain't looking anything. What have you seen, bro? You ain't seen no footage.
Well, from what I heard,
and what you've heard is only 10% of what's actually going on out there.
But that's all we could go off of.
Bro, he got beat by Jakeem Grant on the first day, and Jakeem Grant beat everyone.
But Noah's been balling out.
Bro,
Noah's been balling out.
I wouldn't say how can you say he's been balling out when you haven't even seen
because they say that's what I'm reading the article.
Let me finish talking, bro. Let me finish talking, bro, before you start going off, bro. Let me finish what I'm saying. How can you say he's balling when you ain't seen 11-11 drills, bro? You sound like a Rosen fan right now, bro.
I just want to see the best player get on the field. And the only reason I can get that is from what I read and what I listen to. I don't have footage.
And what you read is only 10% of what's actually going on out there.
82. Jakeem Grant could be beating Needham, but Noah might only be going against, say, the bottom couple.
Yeah, but if you look at who's beat Needham in the last 2 days, it's only been guys that have 4.3 speed. Merritt beat him, and Needham beat him. 2 of our fastest guys on the team. Literally, 2 of the 3 fastest guys on the team, because the only one you can say is faster is Matt Breida. So, I mean, you're at, like, how many guys can keep up with 4.3 guys in the secondary? Ask yourself, that's the next question. Then, after that, you got to ask the context of what he was beat on, right? He was beat on a go route, I believe, by Jakeem Grant. And then I believe he was beat on a skinny post by Merritt, something to that effect. So, I mean, where you got 4.3 speed guys out here beating him. If it's going to take 4.3 speed to beat Nick Needham, I'm fine with that.
Hey, especially where they said Tua had a perfect pass to Merritt on that play.
Well, and what's the other thing? If y'all remember correctly, did Needham not struggle last year in preseason? And then how did he look when the lights came on? He struggled in preseason. So that's a fact.
Hey, Reason.
When the lights came on, he bared the whole weight of CB1 as a UDFA. So I'm not about to, he's not. Here's the thing. Julian Davenport is someone you should be worrying about because of not only has he popped up every day, but he's popping up multiple times in each article from different publications. Now that should worry you.
I'm not worried about Davenport. I already got Davenport being cut from this team, so
no, I'm
not surprised.
I'm not saying for you to be worried, bro. I'm talking in a general sense. That's a player. That are the signs you should be looking for to be worried about someone. Not some guy getting beat only 2 times and it took 4.3 speed to beat him, bro. Because I need more context. I need to see that with my eyes, how he was beat by the 4.3 speed. So that's how I look at that, especially for a guy who's open, proven he can show.
They're not playing super physical on the line in these 11-on-11.
Well, it's already stated. If you go back to, I believe it was the first or second day, Byron Jones literally, they said, allowed Devontae Parker to have a touchdown that he could have fully contested and hit him and knocked the ball loose with, but because they're not going all out like that, he basically showed everyone he could contest it and then pulled off and let Devontae have it. So, I mean, yeah, like if I would have seen Kalen Balaj show up 3 days in a row like he did on the first day, then I would be out here harping on a player. But I've said this before. Guys are going to have good days and bad days. We're only 3 days in. So, because if you obviously look, who was it? Was it Preston or Parker beat Noah so bad yesterday that Noah was banging the ground after he got beat in the end zone? And I believe that was Devontae Parker.
That was Parker. I read that.
So, I mean, again, good and bad. That's the nature of it, bro. Like, I'm not going to start investing stock into this shit until it's the last week, man. I've said this multiple times. I don't start investing stock till we're last week and a half. Now, if it's early on and I'm seeing you show up like even Davenport, I'm not really rolling him through the ringer yet. But if I see that for 5, 6, 7 days in a row, yeah, I'm going to start throwing you into the ringer, even if it is early.
And I totally agree with you. Which I don't understand why people are already talking about starters on day 3 of week 1 of the training camp. I just don't understand. Everybody's already putting Rosen ahead of Tua and Fitz. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Rosen is the Hall of Fame quarterback when it comes to vanilla defense or no defense.
Yeah, man.
And
here's
becomes a little bit complicated. He's done.
It's a wrap. And like I've said this before, you cannot pass a judgment on Josh Rosen with the flaws and deficiencies he has in his game. You will not know if they are out of his game until he's in live action.
True.
So
even Rosen said it himself. He feels like he's playing. He feels like he's playing in high school again. That shit tells you a lot when a quarterback tells you that
he's having fun.
Yes, he's having fun, but it's easier. I mean, the damn freaking offense is so much easier. Who say he's going to face this play like this and when it comes to playing in real time situations?
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm not understanding. Even like Omar Kelly today, I really sat down and listened to his training camp overview, and he's on the whole freaking Rosen train already. And this dude hated Rosen the last freaking year and a half.
Honestly,
he hated Rosen.
Listen, I brought this up to Sorty. Listen, when I come to the analytical side of the game, you're talking about a guy who didn't know who Javon Kinlaw was when he was introduced to him at the draft, and when he looked at Javon Kinlaw, he shrugged his shoulders, bro. I'm not gonna invest much in, I know for a fact, just off of how he's demeanor, Omar Kelly is not a film junkie. Omar Kelly has openly stated that he felt like prospects that come onto his radar, he depends on other people to tell him close to him that he trusts. Okay, so Omar Kelly, I do like his work. I like his bluntness. I like how straightforward he is. But my issue with him is he's coming out here saying Tua hasn't been impressive, but he's not putting into context because I don't know if he realizes that in the early stages you get spoon-fed, and that's my problem with Omar Kelly. I don't know what his expectations are, but clearly they're not realistic, bro. And I don't put too much stock into him when I look for more of his opinion on the team as opposed to his evaluation or opinion of specific players, bro.
Have you heard anything about our running backs, how they're doing?
I've heard Howard has looked really good. I actually haven't heard much about Breda. I've heard Myles Gaskin seems to be in when Tua's working with the second or third strings because they won't tell us. All they'll say is he's been working with the second and third strings. Apparently, Myles Gaskin has been a favorite target of his.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that or anything on the tight end front.
Yeah.
So, hey, who's going to be our starting receivers? I know Parker definitely, but who else you think?
I think Williams starts day one with the way he's looking.
Yeah, I forgot about Preston.
Yeah, and then Jakeem is obviously a lock, and then it sounds like Isaiah Ford is going to make the team, and then 5, 6, 7. Personally, how I'd fill it out is Merritt, Jennings, and Cole. But it sounds like
they throw some Matt Collins in there.
it sounds like Matt Collins is getting targeted with the second and third strings, so I don't know how that's going to work out.
Do y'all think Ricardo Lewis and Chester Rogers will make it?
I personally, like I said earlier, if you do the timeline, they released Ricardo Lewis, and then they kept Merritt, they kept Cole, they kept Gary Jennings, they kept all these guys. And then when bodies started dropping with Hernans and Albert Wilson, that's when they brought in Ricardo Lewis first. And if you think about it, bringing Ricardo Lewis back first is obviously because he's familiar with the playbook. So he's already ahead of a guy like Chester Rogers. And then to me, Chester Rogers was just a camp body underneath. Like if they really wanted Chester Rogers, they probably would have brought him in before they would have brought Ricardo Lewis back.
To be honest with you, I think Ricardo Lewis and Chester Rogers are camp bodies.
Agreed. Yeah.
Okay.
I think they should carry 7 receivers because of the durability issues with who would be our top 3, Parker, Williams, and Jakeem Grant all have histories.
I could see Matt Collins making it as long as it's on practice squad because they've made it a bigger practice squad through this season.
And he's made some nice catches. He made like a one-handed catch yesterday and stuff.
I mean, I never doubted him.
Finally,
go ahead, Todd.
Getting some tape on him that isn't medical tape.
Yeah, really.
I never doubted Matt Collins' talent. Is just his durability. I'm sorry, I don't care how talented you are. If you can't stay on the field, you're not good to me.
But you want to know something? We said the same thing at the beginning of the year with Preston.
How we say? I didn't say that with Preston. Preston only had one year.
I was one of them. He was never on the field the first part of his career before this season.
That was too early to judge. Way too early.
Not really, bro. It had been more than a couple years, and the injuries dated back to Louisville. So
he said Preston. He said Preston.
No,
you're thinking about Parker.
No, he meant Parker, bro.
Okay. My bad. I didn't hear that. Okay, yes, I agree with that. Parker. Okay, yeah.
No, Preston. That was just something that happened. You know, he shouldn't have been on special teams to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I agree with Parker. Yes. A lot of people thought he was a bust after all those injuries.
Well, not a bust. People just thought he was a durability issue. That's all.
Dude, he always shined when he could play and got the target. It was just the fact of being on the field.
Yeah.
I just think he didn't have any confidence in himself on and off the field.
And I don't think Gates helped him much with that anyways.
Have y'all found anything out about X?
No, he's still on the COVID list too.
Each day passed by, I don't have confidence in X. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know what? If he's on the COVID list because he has it, he's gonna be there the 2 weeks.
I'm not even worried about the COVID list. He's on the PUP list. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens before the season.
I'm sorry, man.
Pull him off.
I just don't see X starting game 1. And if he doesn't start game 1, it's a serious condition. By next week, if I don't see X coming off that PUP list by next week, I lost hope.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been saying this since before the draft that I didn't have a good feeling about this, bro, and I'm still. I don't know, man. I'm ready to label it as a chronic knee. So
yeah.
I agree with Reason.
If he starts the season on PUB, I could see Miami taking one of those first 2 picks next year and taking another corner and staying by.
Oh.
No, I don't want a damn another corner in the first pick. I'm sorry. I am done with the corners the first pick.
I'm just saying because if
we don't get a tackle or a wide receiver in the first pick.
And I love Patrick Surtain the second, but I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, I would take him in the second, but if first pick, we need a tackle and a wide receiver.
No, you know who I want with the first pick? There's a certain linebacker in Penn State I would love to get.
We're not. Yeah, I feel you on that, but he's gone in the top 8 unless But it's
hey. The Texans are one thing away from being gone, and we have their first pick. That right there could be our top 8 pick.
No,
you think that's going to happen? Reason top 8 pick for our Texans pick.
There are like if Tunsil or Watson gets hurt, yeah, for sure.
You got to think about Watkins. Or he doesn't even have his receiver anymore. Hopkins and him were joined at the hip when it came to key crunch situations.
Well, and also look at the receiver core. Kenny Stills, Brandon Cooks, Will Fuller all have durability issues.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking it.
Basically. And the worst one is Cooks, who has concussion issues.
All right, so I got a question. Since we on this whole draft thing, which is way too early for this shit, but we on it. If we get top 8 pick, and we have a chance to draft Mika or Panay, Reason, go ahead. Which one you pick? I already know what Reason going to say.
Oh,
Panay.
Yeah, Panay.
Panay all day, but that's not top 8.
Panay's going to be good top 3. Like,
because you might get the top 2.
You might get 2 quarterback needy teams at the top this year. Like literally, Jacksonville and Carolina could finish 1 and 2.
So Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence is gone,
or Trey Lance and Trevor Lawrence.
I don't think Trey Lance is going to be in the top 3.
Trey Lance is going to be better than Justin Fields.
I'm not saying he's not going to be better. But what I'm trying to say is I don't think he's going to get drafted before Justin Fields.
His tape's better, so he could for sure go before Justin Fields.
Hey, but here's the thing. The Bengals could sneak into that top 2 this year, too.
I don't see them. I don't see them being like top 2 worst teams.
You're starting a rookie quarterback when they had issues last year with veterans.
Yeah, but they also had their whole offensive line was what they didn't even have Jonah Williams, bro. So they got Jonah Williams back this year. Their offensive, they invested some money in the offensive line. They invested some money in their defense. AJ Green is also going to be back this year. They drafted T. Higgins.
Yeah, but AJ Green been on an injury list for the last year and a half.
No, he could have came back last year, but they held him out, bro. I had him in fantasy. That guy could have came back for week 8. But they weren't going to win, so they didn't decide. They decided not to bring him back. Literally, they didn't bring him back because they were basically tanking for that top pick.
Do y'all think we'll get to go to games this year?
No,
not happening. No. I mean, are you talking just for the Dolphins or this period?
Well, I live in Indiana, so I'm closer to Cincinnati and Indy. So, my wife's a big Titans fan, so I kind of want to take her to a Titans and Colts game.
Well, a tweet came out. I'm not sure if it was maybe Reason read it earlier. I think Barry Jackson tweeted earlier that a source told him that right now the Dolphins are negotiating if they should have fans or no fans. But the source said behind that statement, right now, I bet you $1 is going to look like there's no fans. And that's coming in the next couple of days by next week. So tune y'all watches in next week. I'm thinking no fans.
And, hey, if you look at what happened in baseball again tonight between the Mets and the Marlins, a couple Mets people are tested positive for COVID, so they're starting to cancel those games again.
Yeah, I mean, I guess their plan is just get it to the playoffs and then create a playoff bubble by the sounds of it.
Yeah, that just came out by the president and then vice president of the NFL. Yep, playoff bubble possibly. I don't see that happening though.
Great one's in the comment section trying to tell me what teams are in the Bengals division. Like I don't know, bro. And that's only 6. And that's only 6 games on a 16, 17 game schedule, bro. So, yeah. And Joe Mixon is definitely going to take another step forward this year. He had a big year last year for having such a crappy O-line. So they got a lot of weapons on offense, a ton of weapons. And their defense has got better too, so they'll be a lot better than what people think. They're gonna finish. I think they're gonna win. They're gonna win like 5-6 games this year.
That's
not gonna be a top 3 pick.
I don't know what
I think does.
What?
I think it's on your Twitter feed. I think I retweeted it earlier today. Reason I think it popped on your Twitter feed. I think it was a draft, not DraftKings, but draft something. I don't forgot their names, but they have the Miami Dolphins pick at number 3, and the Houston Texans pick for the Miami Dolphins at number, I believe, 12 or 11. And
yeah, a lot of these people are using Vegas odds and stuff.
And with that, they have us picking Penei Sewell at number 3.
Let me guess, 2 quarterbacks went first.
Yeah, exactly. Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see us even being close to a top 3 pick.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
I don't
really?
know. Well, yeah, because I got to factor in the Houston Texans too.
No, I'm talking for the Miami Dolphins pick, not the Houston Texans.
That's still our pick. That's still our pick.
Well, no, I should say that our original pick. I don't see us being at number close to the top 3.
Don't be surprised if it's top 15.
I'm not surprised at that.
That's where I'm at with that. I don't expect to be picking in the 20s with our pick or near the 20s with our pick. So, because I'm on that 7 or 8 win train, so I'm going to stay consistent.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm on an 8-win train right now. 8 win is a good season for me. 7 is a decent. 9 is beyond my expectations. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, that's basically where I'm at. If they win 9 games, they surprise me. Fantastic. I'll take it. So
yeah,
it all comes down to one thing. I want to see us against Buffalo before I do anything. I want to see the improvement there with stopping the run, stopping their quarterback gashing us.
Yeah, the first 7 weeks, bro. The first 7 weeks, we could very well be 2-5. And people don't think that's a reality, and I think they're crazy because we got the first 7 weeks, we got the Broncos, the Niners, the Seahawks, the Chargers, who
Patriots.
defensively are stacked. The Bills. I'm telling you, even if people want to write off the Patriots, which I think isn't smart, if people want to write off the Patriots, still, man, that's not an easy first 7 weeks. I don't care what anyone says. And I'll tell everyone right now, the Denver Broncos are a better team than us.
You know, right now, if we start off that record reason, they're going to be calling for the coaches.
You can't. You got to look at who we're facing.
No, you and me. Hey, us as intelligent football people, yes. But the average fan is going to be calling for Flores.
Rhino just posted. Here's the first 7 weeks: at Pats versus Bills, at Jags versus Seattle, at 49ers, at Denver versus the Chargers. In the
name
first
it off. Name it off with your win loss right here on the schedule. Put you on the spot. Go ahead. Name it off with a win-loss schedule.
I do think they'll beat the Pats. I think they'll lose to the Bills. Yeah. I think they'll beat because Fitz is starting. I think Fitz will show up. I think they'll lose to the Bills. I think they'll beat the Jags. I think they'll lose to Seattle. I think they'll lose to the Niners. I think they'll lose to the Chargers. The Broncos, and I think they may beat the Chargers.
Rams.
I definitely see a 3-game winning streak as I look right here. Week 4 to week 6. Good luck. Good luck. At Denver too, buddy. Good luck. That's all I gotta say. That's a tough one, man. That is. But then at week 8, we can beat the Rams. I don't think we'll beat the Cardinals. We'll beat the Jets back to back. The Bengals. I think our offense can beat the Bengals defense. We'll lose to the Chiefs. We'll probably beat the Pats again. I think we'll lose that Raiders game, and I think we'll lose the Bills game.
Hey, we might sneak in the Bills game at the end if they're pulling all their starters for the playoffs.
Okay, so we beat jabronis, and that means we're not even battling for a playoff spot if they do that.
True. That would give us about. I have us beating the Pats, the Jags, the Chargers. I have the Rams, the Jets twice, the Bengals, the Pats again, and the Raiders.
Oh, the Raiders are going to polish us, brother.
Or not the Raiders, the Bills.
Yeah. I don't know. So if I go through what I just picked there, I basically have them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got the 6, 7 games basically.
Oh, that's an improvement over 5.
Yeah, but then you'll get the haters in the background saying,
if I have what I picked, I got 9.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Falls right in between there.
Yeah, because you have what did you have? The Pats, the Jags, the Chargers, the Rams.
You got to look at the Pats twice, the Jets twice. That's 4. The Jags 5.
And then you had the Chargers 6. Then you had the Rams 7. And then you had the Bengals. That's 8. And then you had them beating the Bills. Right?
That's 9. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could be as optimistic as you, bro. I just can't be, bro. It's been given the circumstances, the roster turnover, etc.
Hey, I know the Chargers are stacked on defense.
Stacked. And Derwin James, to me, arguably the best safety in the NFL, is going to be back.
All right, yeah. But you got to remember, they have a rookie quarterback going against ours.
No, they don't. Tyrod's starting.
Is he?
Yeah. And if you remember, Tyrod did make the Pro Bowl and had one of the more prolific Buffalo Bills seasons as a passer. I'm not saying he's good or anything. I'm just sitting here and saying he's shown he can play the position at a competent level in the NFL. So, that's basically, to me, you know how you handle that situation? Handle it like Teddy Bridgewater. Ask him to do the simple things and not turn the ball over, and let the defense take over the game and put you in good positions to be successful offensively. That's how the Chargers have to roll this year.
Pretty much.
So, yeah.
How did we get screwed with this damn schedule?
Yeah, it's one of the hardest schedules in the NFL based off last year's records. I think it's like second or third hardest.
Yeah, so how did we end up with one of the worst records last year, get that schedule?
Yo, bro, I agree, bro. It ain't fair, bro. Like, I'm telling you, those first 7 weeks, you know why we could be 1-6 or 2-5? Because if we start 3 rookies on that offensive line, some of those defenses are going to blow them up.
Yeah.
Especially if we start 3 rookies against the Pats. Everybody keep worrying about the damn quarterback. If we start 3 rookies against the Pats, man, Belichick is going to have a field day.
That's why another reason why Josh Rosen or Tua people should have been able to call that they ain't seen the field because of what – have you guys seen Bill Belichick's record against quarterbacks under the age of 25?
I think it's only one. I think he's only one person.
He's lost twice.
Twice. Yep.
To quarterbacks under the age of 25. That's ridiculous, bro. Like, it's because he'll throw you exotic. It doesn't matter who he has. He'll throw exotic guys. We can all admit last year, even though they lost Danny Shelton, Jamie Collins, and Kyle Van Noy, overall as a defense, on paper, were they blowing you out of the water once you got past Stephon Gilmore's name? No. But over the first 8-9 weeks, they had a historically great defense, bro. Like, and yeah, there's some solid players on there. And yeah, there's an elite player on there. But we're not talking like, an elite safety, an elite corner, an elite linebacker, and someone elite coming off the edge to make up for that. Like, they had a better defense than the San Francisco 49ers through the first 8-9 weeks of the season. And I think we can all pretty much say, if I asked you, who would you take, the San Francisco 49ers defense or the New England Patriots defense, I think we'd all say the San Francisco 49ers. But the difference is Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Like, that's a scary thought.
Hey, have you seen Bill Belichick against quarterbacks making their first NFL start.
No, I actually don't know what that statistic is.
He hasn't lost yet.
I believe it. Think of the exotic looks he throws people that they haven't seen before, man. Like he just feasts on that.
They had him something like 18-0 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Like, because I think with the second under 25 he lost to was Lamar, right? Lamar was the second guy under 25 he lost to, Lamar Jackson. Okay. And remember, I don't remember, but I remember the game where he lost to Lamar because he was on the sideline taking notes as they were losing. You literally saw him pull out his pad and start writing stuff down. And I was like, oh, they don't want to run into him if they see him in the playoffs because he's got you figured out. So, yeah, man, that's why I don't count, because coaching sometimes coaching, especially when it comes to schemes, sometimes is just as important as talent, if not sometimes means more. And I can't count them out as long as that guy's calling plays and scheming for us, bro. I just can't, man. That's like we talked about Devontae Parker, right? They look at, they made the playoffs last year with a bunch of jabronis on offense to the point where even Brady was frustrated and left. It was that bad, but they still made the playoffs. And why? Because of what his defense did in the first 8-9 weeks. If they didn't have that kind of start, they probably wouldn't have made the playoffs last year. So that was a little bit more on Belichick last year than it was on Brady.
Didn't they have consecutive shutouts during the season?
I don't remember.
But they were on a historic tear at one point.
Yeah, that's just why you can't count out his coaching, man. So, but yeah, man. Anything else, guys?
No, I'm about to take it to bed, man.
I'm about to get out of here.
I actually wanted to ask y'all something real quick. I seen a thing about Chant Gailey said something about the offense needed work. Is that it's on my Facebook earlier. Somebody shared it.
What, today during a Zoom?
Yeah,
I think he was just speaking in the terms of, he talked about Tua and even talked about Josh Rosen about how they need to get old terminology out of there. It just was basically your same PR work in progress, because even when players are winning championships, you'll hear them come out and say, I still need to work on this. I still need to work on that. It was basically along the same lines. It wasn't anything more than that.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah. So, all right, boys.
Coach speak.
Yep. I appreciate you guys for coming on here quickly after I opened up the cards, but I'm going to get out of here because I've already gone twice today, and I'm coming back tomorrow night because camp resumes tomorrow. So I'll be live again tomorrow. So, as always, guys, yes, sir. As always, guys, it's Fins Up all day, every day. Rick, thank you again for the $125 donation. Appreciate you, homie. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good night, everyone.
Definitely be